What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King back up in the scene. We're back at it, man. And in today's video, we are going to be just reacting to and watching Jack Smith fired. And so pretty much like with Trump and running for president and everything like that, he's pretty much is looking like he's like pretty much looking to clean out like the White House and stuff. So I'm still getting I'm still learning about everything. So I'm definitely just like taking my time with it and just like really just diving deeper into this. But I figured let's check this out because it looked really interesting. So no further ado, guys, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe. And yeah, we're gonna keep going, you know what I mean? And so no further ado, let's get right into it.
Trump just announced his plan to destroy the deep state, dismantle it, which is fantastic.
Like, comment,
by the way,
subscribe.
as I've said, it's no longer the deep state, it's just the state. And that's who Trump is running against. He is not running against Biden. And he's going to win and fix this whole mess. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where all the happy patriots are. Let's get to the Trump announcement. And this spells particular doom for Jack Smith.
Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all. And corruption it is.
This is where Trump differentiates himself from DeSantis, in that he is the one who will aggressively go after the state, which is the real problem America is facing right now.
First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively.
I don't know if you caught that, but this is the method he has to use. He has to first create a presidential order that allows him to go in and pick out all these institutions. These are unelected people, so he'll have the authority to just unappoint them.
Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them. The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible.
This affects the FBI, the IRS, everything Merrick Garland touched.
Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications. So many judges have seen so many applications that they know were wrong, or at least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to.
The FISA warrants that they went after Trump with for the Russia documents, for the Russia conspiracy, they should have known better, and they went with it instead to spy on him.
Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. And there are plenty of them.
Them spying on American citizens and also keeping things like all the UFO documents secret, which is only used, I believe, for them to say, we need more money to investigate this further. So it'll actually end up reducing cost of government too.
Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers who collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy. When possible, we will press criminal charges.
There's a shot fired directly at Jack Smith because they tried tamping down Trump's free speech. They tried cutting it off, and they leak all of the information that they want to the press. So they stop his speech and then release their own to try to control narrative, to try and control what everyone thinks. Saying he's going to prosecute people who do that, which would indeed prosecute Jack Smith.
Sixth, we will make every inspector general's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee so they do not become the protectors of the deep state.
This is the best separation of powers. He's going to go further than that in how he's going to dismantle them and disrupt them, get the power out of Washington and put it in other areas of the country.
Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign.
These panels will only work, by the way, if you have conservatives on them. If they have Democrats on them, they'll just ignore it. So I don't know how much of a solution this is to that problem.
Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington swamp. Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America.
This is the best way, say, to fix the Department of Education. Have it located in Florida, and you've just fixed half the problem.
Ninth, I will work
Wow.
to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with and that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they want to take jobs from these companies. Doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on, and it's taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma.
And you had James Baker take a job over at Twitter. You have all these corrupt generals taking jobs at Lockheed Martin.
Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore government that is controlled by the people and for the people.
Good that he's articulating it. It shows that his think tank is giving him good information for his election to differentiates Trump from the other Republicans running more than anything else, and it's good news. I'm Doug in exile.
Wow. That's pretty deep. Wow. I think he's got it, man. Personally, I think he's got it. I see Trump like Thanos. I'm gonna just say it. I think he's got it, man. Yeah, it's getting pretty crazy. I do like Vivek. You know, I love his his energy. I like where he's coming from with a lot of his points and stuff like that. I do think that Trump is it's pretty obvious like Trump has this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments, and definitely make sure to smash that like button, share this video, and hit subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. And with no further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.